Welcome back to the Lights Out podcast, bedtime stories for boys and girls around the world. Good evening, boys and girls. Are you ready for bed? Are you all snuggled up and ready for another Lights Out bedtime story? Good, because you're in for a super duper treat tonight, because today another book landed from my favorite author and illustrator of all times. That's right, Oliver Jeffers. And this book is called What We'll Build. And a big shout out goes to all the awesome listeners and amazing authors who are supporting the show's mission of 1,000 ad-free stories forever for boys and girls around the world. But let's get back to the story, because it's all about the story. And tonight's story is What We'll Build by Oliver Jeffers. Once upon a time. What shall we build, you and I? Let's gather all our tools for a start. For putting together and taking apart. Let's build a door where there was none. We'll build a house to be our home. I'll build a future, and you build mine. We'll build a watch to keep our time. We'll build some love to set aside, and build a hole where we can hide. A fortress to keep our enemies out, and higher walls for when they shout. But you don't always lose, and you don't always win. So we'll build a gate to let them in. We'll build a table to drink our tea and say, I'm sorry, me too, me three. We'll build a tower to watch the sky and other worlds that pass us by. Let's build a tunnel to anywhere. Let's build a road up to the moon. Let's build a comfy place to rest, for we'll be tired soon. Let's build a boat that can't be broken, that will not sink or be cracked open, a place to stay when all is lost, to keep the things we love the most. We'll put these favorite things beside the earlier love we set aside. I think that we may want them later, when times are hard and needs are greater. But first things first, let's build a fire, for we've planned a lot and now we're tired. It'll keep us warm, like when we're born, then we'll say goodnight as all's alright. These are the things we'll build, you and I. The end of What We'll Build by Oliver Jeffers, here on the Lights Out podcast. Bedtime stories for boys and girls and their daddies who build things together. Good night.